Salve, meu povo! No projeto Alien especial de hoje, a jornalista investigativa ganhadora do Grammy, Moulton Howe, teve acesso a arquivos confidenciais ultra-secretos do governo norte-americano e nos conta o que descobriu sobre a verdadeira origem da raça humana.
We started a discussion, and then he directed me and said, I want you to move from the chair you're in. I want you to move to that chair. And it was right in the middle of this huge office, nothing else around it but the chair. And you can read the document, and he's pulling out about a dozen typed pages and hands them to me. He said, you can read this, but you cannot take notes. My superior officers have asked me to show this to you. I'm looking at a front cover letter, all caps, briefing paper for the President of the United States of America on the subject of unidentified aerial craft, no date, no origination office. When I turned, I was then reading history, this page, history of things like sign and grudge. And now I'm about the third or fourth page in, and I'm trying to read fast and ask questions. And I came to a paragraph that said, quite literally, these extraterrestrial biological entities, that's our translation now of even, whether they were even or not is not clear because those are the words. These extraterrestrial biological entities manipulated DNA in already evolving primates to create Homo sapiens. And then the next sentences were about what I assumed to be the avatars of history. And then the last sentence in that paragraph was, but the humans killed all three. And I read that paragraph over and over, and the paper continued into a lot of history of extraterrestrials and our government and interfering with atomic this and projects that, and got back down to the last two pages. And the top one said, Project Garnet. And I remember saying, remember your birthday. I was born in January, and it's a garnet. Project Garnet. All questions and mysteries about the evolution of Homo sapien on this planet have been answered, and this project is closed. I remember that I read that paragraph over and over and over like the other. The final implication of that day is that the government had a lot of information that had been condensed into that briefing paper, in which the bottom line, whether it was the president, the secretary of defense, or a humble reporter from Denver, that I, you, all Homo sapiens sapiens, were the result of genetic manipulation of already evolving primates.